Hi, it's Joey from DayJobHacks.com. Today I'm going to talk about how to build a list and monetize it with affiliate offers using paid search traffic. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to talk about Bing ads again. I love Bing ads. I've been using Bing ads since I started online as an affiliate marketer. Okay, so I just recently formed a partnership with Bing ads, and now I can offer $100 in free ad credit for anyone that joins Bing ads. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to do a case study publicly for the world, so I can show exactly how I use Bing ads on a regular basis, which is search traffic. I use their search traffic, and now you can get $100 free ad credit by going to dayjobhacks.com/Bing. Now I'm going to show you inside my Bing ads account. I've done this before. In fact, I'll refer you to another video above that you can access as well that starts of another case study using Bing ads. Now this time I'm going to be doing it a little differently, where I'm going to be sharing everything inside this campaign from start to finish. I'm going to show the ads, I'm going to show the keywords, the actual niche. You're going to see me build out the actual squeeze page and collect the emails, and how I'm going to choose to monetize it in the end. We're going to get in my computer here in a second, but I wanted to give an overview of basically why I love Bing ads. Bing ads is a type of traffic source that, again, I've said this before, but basically you don't stand to lose a whole bunch of money, and it's great for affiliates starting out. In fact, that's where I actually started as an affiliate and started earning money regularly from Bing ads and running ads on their search traffic platform. So it's a cheap traffic source in terms of, you know, you're not going to lose a lot of money by spending overly. Like if you were to go to a native ad platform and start buying native ads, you could spend a whole bunch of money trying to test and find different placements, and in the end, you know, you'll only find a few placements that really work for your traffic source. With Bing ads, you can go in and target, say, 10 to 1,000 keywords, and you can determine how many keywords you want to focus on. So if you do some initial keyword research, you can actually start running ads and kind of limit your expenses by, you know, reducing your amount of keywords and targeting specifically to what you want to target. It's great for affiliates in terms of approval rates, because they allow affiliates to run. If you're going to Google search and running search ads as an affiliate, you're going to find that they will probably disapprove a lot of your ads if you're running to an affiliate page. Now in this case, we're going to be building a squeeze page, collecting emails with super cheap traffic. I'm going to show you how to get super cheap traffic and how to convert it in different ways in the back end while we build this campaign out. Now, there's no guarantee I'm going to make a ton of money doing this. I'm just showing you the strategies in place that I use. I currently run campaigns on Bing profitably. I'm not going to actually share those specific ones. I'm going to build a new one from scratch, and I'm going to show you the results. And there's a high likelihood that we will have some success here. It's just a matter of, you know, implementing the same strategies that I've used in other previous campaigns that I currently run on Bing. So hopefully you enjoy this. Let's get into my computer and we'll start building out the first campaign. And this is going to be a multi-part series. Today we're going to build out the actual campaign, set up the squeeze page, and show you the strategy. And then in the next part, I will show the results and how to optimize, how to scale it further, and potentially take it to another traffic source, because this will be a white hat campaign. So that is a great addition to this. Okay, so you're going to see everything, and let's just do it now and get into my computer. Okay, welcome to the inside of my computer again, and here we are on the squeeze page that we're going to use for this campaign. This is a squeeze page I built using WordPress and OptimizePress 3.0. There's a few things you're going to need if you want to make this work for you on Bing. You're going to need a way to set up websites, you're going to need a server, you're going to need a domain, and you're going to need a third-party affiliate tracking tool, all of which I'm going to reference below. Check it out below, there's all the links there. I will reference them as I continue here, okay? Now, if you want to understand how to set up a WordPress website quickly, go to powerhouseaffiliate.com/action-plan, and you're going to see this step-by-step guide on how to set up WordPress, how to set up your landing pages, your tracking, everything else. Now, the tracking system I'm going to use today is going to be the CPV Lab Pro tracking platform, okay? So I use that for all of my campaigns. It's self-hosted, it's very affordable, and if you want to use it yourself, you can actually get a coupon Powerhouse is the coupon code, and you can get $50 off. We're going to be setting up a landing page sequence campaign. It's a more advanced strategy. It's something that we describe more detail inside of our affiliate marketing courses at powerhouseaffiliate.com. Join our premium courses and you can see our CPV lab setup as well as our advanced affiliate marketing funnels that we build, okay? So the whole strategy here is to build a website where we're going to be building a list, okay? So we need the tools to do it properly. So with that in mind, here is the squeeze page I've built using Optimize Press. Very easy to set up. It's a template basically, and I plug in, and it's very simple to do. So what I've done is I've actually set up this page and I've connected it to my Aweber account. Now Aweber is the software that I use to capture emails, okay? It's an email automated software, so I can send people emails automatically and also direct them right to a landing page after they enter their email on this form. To do this, again, there's instructions. Go to Optimize Press Documents and again search for Aweber integration, and it's simple as a couple of clicks. You can connect your Aweber account directly to your Optimize Press squeeze pages. Again, all described in this documentation and more tutorials inside Optimize Press Builder here, okay? So very simple, and you can get a free 30 days at Aweber by going to dayjobhacks.com/Aweber. Again, I am an affiliate for them, but I use them every single day, and you're getting a good product and you're helping support the channel if you use my links. Now let's get into the setup of what I've actually done here to get this going, okay? So now that I have this set up, I used the landing page sequence, so I've set up this page and a listicle, okay? So I'm gonna grab my campaign link from CPV Lab Pro. If you've gone through the steps here at CPV Lab Pro and set up your landing page sequence campaign, then you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about here, that at the end you will be getting what is called a campaign link. This is the campaign URL you will get from your CPV Lab Pro setup. This is the link we're going to use in Bing Ads, where it's going to send people to our squeeze page, which then will send people to our landing page, which is going to have offers that we're trying to convert and monetize our list immediately, okay? So let's just show you an example of what happens when we click my campaign link. Okay, so if somebody goes to bing.com right now and searches for the keywords I target through my Bing Ads, which we're going to set up in a couple of minutes, they will see what my ad says, and there will be a link that they click on, basically, okay? So when they click that link, it will be my campaign URL, and they will be then sent to this page. Once they have clicked my ad, boom, they go here, okay? So here we are inside the campaign stats, and as you can see, I don't have any visitors. But when somebody actually clicks the ad from Bing, like I said, they're going to go through my campaign link. And now when I come back into CPV Lab and I do a refresh, we should see one visitor. So every time someone clicks the campaign URL, we'll see a visitor. Now, what I'm also tracking is how many times people enter their email here. So let's just enter an email and see what happens inside CPV Lab. Okay, so they've entered their email and now they've landed on the next landing page in my sequence that I've set up. And there's basically only the squeeze page and this landing page, okay? So now when we come back into the campaign stats and do a refresh, we should see that there is one subscriber, okay? That is what I'm going to see. Now, if the user continues on this landing page and then decides to click on one of the offers that I have set up here on this landing page, again, I've set up the click tracker link here, and if I click on this link, it is going to send me to the affiliate offer that I'm promoting as step 1 in this free guide. So coming back in here now, if I refresh the stats again, I will see one click, which is a click on the landing page. I'll see the one subscriber, and I can come down further and I can see which landing page. If I'm testing multiple landing pages, I can see this landing page got one visitor. It has currently a 100% click-through rate, but I can also test more pages after the opt-in to see if there's, better pages that I could use. And then I can also see how many clicks to the offer and if it converts. All of this will be tracked in here, which allows me now to see the actual keywords that are getting the most visitors, the most landing page clicks, the most subscribers, and all of the information I need, okay? All of this will be tracked in here, as well as other data, including where they're from, what devices they're using, a whole bunch of stuff that allows me to optimize and target people that I know will convert, okay? So now that we know how this is all set up, let's go set up the ad inside Bing. We'll start by focusing on just the US traffic, because the offer that I'm promoting is US. Now I have multiple offers on this landing pages, or on this landing page. It's just an example. I can set up more of these landing pages and put them into my tracker so I can track. So let's go into Bing now, into the campaign management, and we're going to set up a campaign around blood pressure. Now I've ran blood pressure in the past. I ran a blood pressure monitor. I used to do drop shipping, which I no longer do. I do not like drop shipping. It's too much work for the amount of money that's being made on the front end. I mean, I could manage it if I hired people, but I just didn't feel like it at the time. I like to stick to affiliate marketing. But what I did discover was that there's a lot of great keywords, a lot of countries that blood pressure works in. It's one of those mass appeal offers that you can take on native ads and Facebook and still scale this in pretty much any traffic source, okay? And it's somewhat white hat, depending on how aggressive you get. So that is what we're going to do today. So what we're going to do is just set up a new campaign around blood pressures in general, blood pressure in general. We'll set up one ad, and then in the next video, when I launch that in the next few days, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll get access to the data. You'll see the results, how I'm going to optimize this, and all that fun stuff, okay? So make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon, and so you can see what's happening in this campaign as we continue further. So campaigns in here. Again, if you aren't a member of Bing already, get your $100 credit, dayjobhacks.com/Bing. But let's go in and set this up. So when you come to the main page of Microsoft Bing, click on Create Campaign. This is where we start. What we want to get here is conversions. If we want to track conversions, we want to put them inside Bing. This is how we do it. Conversions on my website. We want to make sure that all of the leads that we get come into Bing if we want to do that. You don't have to. It's just an added step. But I'll do it properly so that you can see how it would be done. So here we're going to go blood pressure, free guide. We're going to give people the 5 tips. We'll start just to say $20 a day, and daily budget you can set to standard. That is actually the only option now, I believe. Apply a budget. No. Here I'm going to just choose United States. And target. Now we can change this later, or we can set up new campaigns. People in your targeted, unselect the people searching for or viewing out about your target location. Selecting English, moving forward. So here is where we enter the website URL. So this is where you're going to put your actual squeeze page URL, okay? And then call your ad group name. You can call it ad group 1 or whatever you want to call it here, and then enter a keyword. So here I'll just put blood pressure, and then we're going to save and go to the next step. I'm not going to show the website URL in this video, so I'm just going to enter that now and then click to the next step. Okay, in the next step, we want to create an ad. So here I'm going to do an expanded text ad. There are other options here. You can do a responsive search ad and enter multiple different titles and headlines. That's also a great option, but I'm just going to start with one ad here, and I'm going to enter the text now. Okay, so I've added the wording, and I'm going to put my final URL here. So again, that is the actual URL of your squeeze page, and then where you put your tracking link is in here, the add URL options. I'm going to paste my CPV Lab campaign URL right here, okay? So if you set up your CPV Lab campaign properly and you've selected Bing as a traffic source, you don't have to do anything else. Just grab your CPV Lab link and put it right there in the tracking template. So now all of the clicks will go through your CPV Lab link, okay? And then come down and click Save. Okay, now that we've saved and gone to the next step, now it's asking if I want to do a bid strategy here. Usually I'll start my search campaigns on a manual bid just to get some data first before I allow their system to start automating and automatically applying their rules. And in order to use their enhanced CPC and your maximize conversions and all that other stuff, you need to have your conversion tracking set up to send conversions back into Bing, okay? So for now, I'm just going to manually use the bid I set. And I'm going to set this roughly around 35 cents. This is Canadian. Actually, the Canadian dollar has tanked recently, so I'll just go with 40 cents. And that should help me compete with the US bids, okay, for this particular campaign. Now, for some advanced campaign options, you can select your location. Again, we've already done that, US, but you can also schedule your ads. I'm going to go all days for now until I see the conversion rates on certain hours of the day. Devices I'll leave as well. Audience ads you can decrease. I usually decrease this if you know, by 50%, we'll say. Ad distribution here, I always go with the owned and operated Bing sites. I don't use the all networks. It's just going to give you a bunch of crap traffic. So let's go there. And campaign created, got it. And now we're basically waiting for the ad to be approved, okay? So at this point in time, there's one more step you can do, and you can set up your campaign to track the leads inside. So what you would do is you click over on that arrow here and then go to conversion tracking. Go to conversion goals. You need to set up a goal, okay? So we're going to create a conversion goal, and I'm going to call this lead blood pressure, okay? And we're going to call it, the type is going to be a destination URL because the URL will be the landing page. So we're going to say a regular expression or contains, we'll put contains. So the URL of the landing page that I set up has 5 tips in it. That's the end. So it would be my domain /5 tips is the actual landing page, okay? And that is after they enter their email into the actual form. They go into the next part of my sequence. It's 5 tips. So I'm going to do it on this account. Revenue. There is no revenue because it is a lead at this point, but I want to track it inside Bing. So I want to do only unique. So make sure that's selected. 30-day window, that's fine. And I'm going to select the I'm going to select the UET tag. I have several here. I'll just select the one that I want. So here we go. I have this now as my tag. I want to copy that. Okay, and save. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this page. This is the landing page after the people enter their email. I'm going to edit it with Optimize Press. Optimize Press makes it very easy to edit your pages. If you're building landing pages, again, they're all templates. It's very simple to come in here and use their tools. I'll show you quickly. So I've scrolled to the bottom of my landing page, and as you can see, I can add elements here. What I want to add here is another custom HTML because I want to put that code in there. So to do that, just simply click on here, and I'm going to paste the code from Bing, okay, and put it right there. Then I click Save up here. And now that code is on this landing page. When people arrive here, it's going to tell Bing that I got a lead, and basically it's going to tell Bing where that lead came from, what keyword, okay? So now let's just talk one more step here in adding more keywords to my campaign so that we can test multiple different things as we're running. This was a very basic setup, but if I want to add more keywords, I can click on the Keywords tab here and add more. Now there's a few different types of match types. There's broad, phrase, and exact. I'll usually start with broad with a few major keywords that get a lot of traffic, but I will eventually switch my campaigns to phrase, and we'll do that in the next videos once you start seeing the data. But I'm going to add about 50 keywords here related to blood pressure, okay? There's a tool to do that. If you click on Add Keywords, you can simply select the ad group that we're running here, and the tool itself will show you a bunch of keywords that you can add, okay? And it tells you the monthly search volume. So I can add this in here, high blood pressure, all of these ones here. Find ones, sometimes they'll slip some in here that don't make sense, so don't just add them all. And we're just kind of going for some broad keywords here, just to kind of get a feel for the traffic. But if you want to do more intense research and try and find keywords that would work well, there's also another tool, and I'll show you that tool here now. Okay, so here we are inside my Google Ads account. I run Google Ads as well. So as you can see, I've spent a lot of money on Google Ads. I'm currently running Google search ads and display ads. But inside here, there's a great tool. If you click on Tools and Settings and go to Keyword Planner, Google Ads actually has a very in-depth keyword planner that you can check out. If you discover new keywords, and let's type in blood pressure and just get results here. It's going to tell us basically the best keywords and what are the most competitive and which ones aren't very competitive. I'm going to switch the location up here to United States, since that's where we're focused. It's going to change the numbers here, you'll see, to almost 10 times the volume in US versus Canada. But as you can see now, I can see the top of page bids. They're very cheap, okay? Cheap clicks on Google as well as Bing. So the likelihood of maybe getting some leads through this angle is probably pretty good. There's lots of angles and leads out there, or lots of angles and niches out there like this. So don't just think blood pressure is the only one. There's tons of them, okay? You could target anything in obscure niches and find these types of keywords, okay? But it's just kind of an example, okay? So we're going to be promoting some blood pressure products and blood pressure training and digital products and all that kind of stuff on my page. So this is kind of the first step. I'm just going to go super broad and find some keywords. Now I can see the highest volume. I can look for top of page bids being low, 5 cents here. Top of page bid in the high range, I can look at that, 10 cents. That's the high bid for low blood pressure symptoms. So I could probably add these keywords to my squeeze page. So adding more information to my squeeze page, 5 tips to lower your blood pressure or to learn about the symptoms of blood pressure, whatever it is. I want to do like an article maybe that gives people this information that they're looking for, but at the same time trying to capture their email with my squeeze page. So there's just tons of keywords here. You can download all of these keywords into a CSV file. So if I want to grab some of these keywords, basically all I need to do is just click this button here. It's going to prepare the report and it's going to give me a CSV file. I can save that file and open it, and basically I'll have all of the keywords that I can kind of do some research on. I can have all that data right here, and I can take as many as I want and put them right into my Bing campaign right here. Paste them there and save. And now I'm going to just get a broad spectrum of traffic, because basically what's happening right now is I'm just going broad. So I'm going to get a lot of keywords that are just kind of all over the place. Now this isn't the best strategy, especially if you have a lower budget and you don't want to waste a lot of money. Maybe start with phrase. So you can simply select all of your offers here and change the match type from broad to phrase and save. Perhaps I'll just do that just to kind of show the difference. And then later on you can come into dimensions and we can see all of the search terms that people are actually searching. But right now we don't have any data. We're waiting for the ad to be approved. I'm going to add a few more ads. I'm going to add some more landing pages, some more squeeze pages, and set this up. And basically you've seen everything. Now we need to wait for the data, and that's all I can do for today. If you like, please subscribe again, and you'll see the data in the next video coming up shortly once we start seeing traffic. Okay, thanks for watching part 1 of this public case study for Bing Ads search traffic. Again, don't forget to get your credit for $100 if you use the actual link at dayjobhacks.com/Bing. And we'll see you in the next video when we start to look at the results and start to make the optimizations that are required to move forward with this campaign and start monetizing it. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe below, and we'll see you in the next videos.